Hi folks, today I want to take a look at the VT-1510 fluid head for a tripod. This is being sold by Pangxi on Amazon, and one second, we'll get a closer look at it. Alright, here's the VT-1510 fluid head. This is made to mount on a tripod, to mount your camera to make moving your camera smoother. Let me show you some of the features of this. If you look at the side of it here, you got two locking knobs, and then you've got an adjustment knob right here on the side, and you've got an adjustment knob here in the back. And what this is the pan adjustment. This regulates how much resistance you want to add to the movement. So pan is your side to side. That's right here. This is pan. This is side to side, and that's what controls this. How far clockwise you tighten it adds more resistance to how much you could move this side to side. This right here is a locking knob for it. If you turn this clockwise like that, you can lock this ring from moving if needed. Counterclockwise, you loosen it, and that'll allow movement to come back in here. If you need less resistance, counterclockwise here gives you less resistance on this. Same right here on your tilt adjustment. The more you turn it clockwise, the more resistance you're going to add this direction. Okay? If for whatever reason you need to lock it, that's what this top screw is going to be for. This top thumb screw, when you tighten it all the way in, tighten it down, that'll stop this from moving at all. So there's your two adjustments on it. On the handle has a large knurled knob at the very front of it. So you loosen it, then you can move the handle into whatever position you wish. Okay? If you want to, you can rotate it all. It'll go all the way around a circle. And so if you want to lock it to the side, put it where you want to lock it, turn this clockwise, and it's locked in. If you look at the top of the mount, you got a lever here, and that's for the base plate that'll go on your camera. And this is the base plate right here. Has a 1/4-inch screw on it. This has a 1/4-inch screw by default, and that's what fits most video cameras and still cameras. Is going to have a 1/4-inch on the bottom of it, and I'll show you that here in just half a second. So with it mounted on the camera, you're just going to slide your camera into it, and then when you push down on your camera, this will release, and you can push further to lock. Let me show you that one more time. So it just slides in, and then when you push your camera down into position, and then you can just push the lock down the rest of the way and lock it. To release your camera, just push down the lever, camera come right out. Now, mounting these is very simple. This is a typical DSLR. This camera has a grip on the bottom. It's a rather large grip. It's a double battery grip, but it's pretty simple. You'll see right in the center, this is a screw you're going to use. And so you just line it up. Clockwise to tighten. Tighten it good and tight. And then the other thing you need to make sure you do is you see where this little piece is sticking up right here. This needs to be rested down to the side so it will not interfere with the top of the tripod. So right here, when you put your camera into the tripod and push down on it, the lever will lock, and just bring it down to lock it down, and now it's in. So when you push it all the way opposite direction, it allows the camera to come out. One more time, and then just lock it down like that. Now I've seen some people ask, how do I know if this is going to fit my tripod? That's kind of a common question. And how do you remove a head from a tripod? So let me set these off to the side. So here's one of my tripods. This is a slick. I don't know about how all of them are made, but this is the way mine is made. So your tripod head really just screws on to the top, and you're left with a 1/4 inch or 3/8 inch stud when you unscrew the head. So you can, if you pull your extension tube out and then turn your nut back down to lock it, if you lock this good and tight, when you grab hold of the tripod head, you just turn it counterclockwise to remove it and just unscrew that. Now, here's the VT-1510. By default, it comes with a 1/4 inch. See it right there. That's a 1/4 inch threads right here. Now, there is an insert in it that if your tripod just happens to be a 3/8 thread, you can unscrew this adapter right here. Let me show you the adapter just a second. There you go. So right there. And there's a little adapter. So if you have 3/8 threads on the top of your tripod, then you can unscrew this and screw it down to it. And it's not difficult to do. Let me put the adapter back in it for mine. You can always refer to your manual on how to remove your tripod head. There'll be something in the manual if your tripod head is removable. That's something in the manual. But it is very simple. I mean, it's just a matter of threading the tripod onto the head, just like that. And when you get it all the way threaded, the best way to do this is hold the top right here of the extension tube, hold right here, and just give it a tighten. If you need to, I said there's a knob right here on the side that locks that bottom plate. You can always tighten that down to lock your pan and just give it a little tighten, and it's good to go. Nothing to it. And in conclusion, that's the VT-1510 fluid head for tripod being sold by Pangxi on Amazon. Thank you for watching.